gentlemen, children of all ages, Late Bloomers and GOB Production proudly presents to you, and all of you who are listening on Spotify, iHeartRadio, watching us on YouTube, or anywhere else you can find our podcast. And for that, we say, this is the Three Not So Wise Men podcast. Sorry, I kind of get a little bit too overzealous. But as of right now, we got the man with the woman who we need. Ding dong. Hello. And he's wearing a My Hero Academia shirt. We got our boy, Audi. Oh! And coming here probably soon, if not at all, we got our boy, coming to make an appearance. And they also have me, that boy, that motor mouth of the Midwest CT. And we are here with another edition of the podcast. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everybody's been watching all the wrestling that's been going on. If you're listening to this now, Dynamite's probably going on, and hopefully you guys are watching that. Our Sir Danhausen will be wrestling, making his debut, and we also have the Owen starting tonight. So, yes. Audi, my man, what's up?
All right. I just got to say this real quick. Dynamite is on. Right now it's CM Punk versus John Silver. And y'all already know where this is going. Fuck CM Punk for doing this to John Silver right now. He is a treasure and he should not be harmed.
Excuse me, sir. It wasn't CM Punk that challenged Silver. It was Silver to challenge CM Punk.
I don't give a fuck. You fall and you take the pin. That's all you got to do. It is John Silver. And why did he take it? Because he is backing his boy, Hangman. That's it. That's noble.
Hangman was the one last week that came out talking a whole lot of hoopla, saying that how he's not going out there to shake hands, he's going out there to fight, and how the CM Punk fan is going to want to burn his shirt after they. So I'm like, Cowboy.
No, he definitely should. He definitely should. Because you already know how I felt about CM Punk when he first came in. And this don't make me like him anymore. Matter of fact, it makes me like him a hell of a lot less. You know what?
Hangman and go to the bar and just take another shot for me because he's going to be losing that title.
Listen, I'm going to say this one time. Because CM Punk is fighting John Silver, I'm going to renege one of the things that I said that was a plus for CM Punk. I'm going back to Cult of Personality sucks just because of this. Yep. I'm there. I
mean, his ROH theme song goes a little bit harder, but I mean, it's here nor there.
It's clobbering time. Boy, shut your... All right. I'm going to digress. I just don't like... Listen. John Silver liked the tweet that I did like after months of me calling him a treasure. So, that was just icing on the cake. So anybody that is beefing with John Silver, anybody I'm riding with Silver, riding with MJF, I'm riding with Kip, Jericho even.
I don't know why you're riding with Silver because look, Long John Silver's is really bad fish. Okay.
No, that's
so bad that it's not even here in Florida.
No, that's the restaurant, and that is based off an actual pirate. And as you can see, John Silver is not long; he's short. So this is not the exact same.
Short John Silver.
Yeah, which makes him awesome.
Short neck John Silver.
All right, I'm gonna quit playing around. That was my little kayfabe moment. So but this match is going hard right now, and I'm trying not to pay attention to it. But how are you doing today?
Well, I am doing fantastic. Did a double workout today, so let me tell you, I am exhausted. That's why I texted you like, "What's good?" After it was like 7:45, I slept way through that.
So let
me get my Testicle.
Let me ask you
Back
this
down.
question.
Oh, wait.
Let me ask you this question. Are you preparing for something?
Negative.
Son of
See,
a bitch.
the law works out. The way the law works out, I can't. So I'm working at making this podcast better. That's what I'm working at. I'm working at getting more interviews with people like Kaya Dream, Tiny Tatalina, Axe, Clover, some other people. I'm trying to get us some interviews. That's what I'm working on. I'm just working out just so I'm not a fat boy.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. I'm also doing some work in the background to make sure that we become official, because by the time we get to Detroit, we're gonna have our media passes. So
hey baby.
Oh wait, no, gonna be on the way.
My boob's just shaking a little too much for that.
All right.
But where do you want to start? We can start real quick with WrestleMania Backlash and how they should have put Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins on last.
Yes, they should have. I'm gonna tell you how much I feel like they should have. I only watched that. Like, honestly, after that, I felt satisfied.
Enough. This premium live pay-per-view event was shorter than an episode of Raw.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah. So if you could do this, WWE, guess what? You can make Raw 2 hours. Okay? Make Raw 2 hours. Make Raw 2 hours again. MR2HA. Hashtag.
Make it 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
2 hours is exhausting. Like, it is highly exhausting. But yes, they had a great match. A really good match. The rest of the card was a bunch of rematches. I think there was only 6 matches, so that's why it was short. Happy Corbin versus Madcap was just that. Charlotte and Ronda Rousey just beat the hell out of each other. That's really all it was.
Okay.
Charlotte lost the title. She's going off to get married, so she's going to be out. So congratulations, Charlotte. And congratulations, Andrade, on their holy matrimony. Wish you nothing but the best.
Yeah.
6-man tag was just a way to make Roman Reigns look bigger than he already is. I don't see the point. I honestly think that the reason why they made it a unification match was one, well, this, I guess word is they were always going to do that in general, but that was a way to get Roman on the show and him not having to defend the titles.
Okay.
He's like, what's the pay-per-view without having the world champions?
Oh.
Knowing, like, granted, okay, I guess I can transition us into some other stuff, I guess. Yeah. Roman Reigns and his new contract. So most people take it as like Roman Reigns is going to be leaving. I take it as Roman Reigns is not doing these boring ass house shows no more. He is not going to Trent, New Jersey. He is not going to Lakeland, Florida. He is not, he'll probably go to Lakeland, Florida because he lives in Florida. He's not going to in the middle of the world, Texas, Indiana, Michigan. Like, that's really all I see. He'll be going like away for a little bit just to do like shit. But honestly, a lot more people need to go away.
Yeah. A lot of more people do need to go away. I think this is more of a Hollywood thing. Like Chris was saying that in the group chat. Like, he probably going to Hollywood, make a couple of movies. I done seen rumors of him having a 4-movie deal going. I seen
take The Rock's place in Fast and Furious.
No, they're the only way that they are going to replace The Rock is if The Rock's
out of Fast and Furious.
Yeah, when did he get out of Fast and Furious?
I want to say the last movie. He wasn't in the last few movies, I believe, and that's because he left.
Yeah, no, hold on. I have to check that out. We're not gonna get into movies because you know we will separate. Yeah, but no, he got he's taking the Hulk Hogan route.
Yeah, he deserves it. He's been pretty much
Def-
covering the championship for however long he's been having it.
He's definitely deserves it. My only worry is that
He's going to turn into everything that John Cena told The Rock that he was going to be.
nah, even though John Cena did apologize, he apologized. He was like, "Man, I did not know." Yeah, and so I'm sorry to the fans. I'm sorry to The Rock. Yeah, it was like, yeah, you didn't realize that it takes work to get to the top of that mountain. He wasn't Hollywood Hulk Hogan doing TV shows during the. No, he was.
Can
Yeah.
we? I'm not going to put that man in my conversation. He's not coming out of my mouth, though, whore.
Yeah, nah, I mean, I gotta just acknowledge it. He did pave that way for The Rock, even though he
Andre
failed.
the Giant paved the way.
Yeah. Anyway, but no, The Rock, a lot of work.
And I will say, Hulk Hogan wasn't the first. Yeah, I'm gonna let this one fly because it's a diss. Hulk Hogan wasn't the first person to slam Andre the Giant. That was
No, he wasn't.
Hansen in Japan.
Yeah. I wouldn't even count that as a feat because
I would because before Hulk Hogan. So fuck you, Hulk Hogan.
I was talking about Hulk Hogan's feat anyway. But no, back to Roman Reigns. Back to Roman Reigns. Hopefully we 5 minutes in. But back to Roman Reigns.
It's already cussed, so
I did.
That was like 30 seconds in.
Yeah, I was horrible with that. I'm sorry. It was John Silver. All right, but no, Roman Reigns, him being in Hollywood, I think that he should probably take a different route than Rock. His personality is not. Well, if he does, his personality probably is as charismatic and silly or witty, but it doesn't come off well in this environment. So hopefully
him be just a hardcore killy Samoan action hero.
Yeah, or he takes it into roles like it could do some action like Liam Neeson type action, but he could also do some drama. Like I would like to see him actually being in some deep dramaful shit because he plays that.
It's a little acting class, not like just because you are a professional wrestler and you're the top of the card doesn't mean that you can act.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the fact that he don't really have comedic timing. Like,
In the beginning, like when he first started, he was a little bit more funny than he was now.
Yeah, nah.
And when they were trying to shove him down our throats,
yeah,
I did a few little chuckles here and there.
Nah, I mean Brock Lesnar's comedic timing has gotten a lot better, but that's after he stopped taking himself so goddamn serious. But I think the appeal of him being taken serious in Hollywood, I mean, he can play, he could do it. I think that if he takes his time with it, that would be the perfect route for him. I don't want to see him typical action. Like it's great to see, John Cena started off trying to be action and he just went to comedy. Like
John Cena's just always been funny.
Anyway. Yeah, he has. And that was his role. I mean, The Rock was extremely funny, but let's be honest. He has a prowess of, I mean, he's an action star. You can see that, right? You can see John Cena he's just big and funny. Like him and what was that movie, that the Marine, and there was another one.
Oh wait, John Cena's now in the Fast and Furious series.
He is. Yeah, but I think that Batista did well going the route that he went. Like I did not realize how funny he was. Like,
he is no longer Dax the Destroyer. So let's give it up for Batista and his portrayal of Dax the Destroyer. Thank you. It's been a good X amount of years, Batista. I can't wait to see you on your next little. When you move to DC, and the character you play there.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think that Roman taking it a different route would be perfect for him, and I think that a more dramatic route would be good for him. I mean, he already has the sex appeal to play the handsome
bro, he will be in an action movie with his shirt off, his tattoos glistening at every moment. They want those ladies to be drilling all over him. Trust.
Yeah.
He's gonna be doing action.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I guess it's the path that they all start with. But I hope that he's like, you know what? I want to do some shit that is more cerebral. Because he's great with that. He's great with the sensitive, the intense, the shit, even his little paranoid act that he's been doing when he was going with the Paul Heyman and he just getting paranoid, like all of that plays a great part. Like even if he was like in a psychological thriller, it probably would work for him because he's that. But I know that it takes a little more skill than portraying emotion. So
fuck emotions are trash.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that.
You're a local therapist in use. CT.
So, there you go. All right. But yeah, I think that he's gonna be a part-timer. I do have a conspiracy of the fact that he might go to AEW, but that's a whole different thing. There's a whole different thing.
There's a couple people who I know will never go to AEW. Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair.
All right.
Because unless they're just like, yo, we're doing it for the art, the money that they are going to throw, like, they already threw a buku amount of money at Brock Lesnar. Anytime Brock Lesnar's contract's up, all he has to say is, I sniffed AEW call. Vince McMahon is what you want. We're giving you $4 million. Bam, here's an extra $2 million. They are not letting Roman Reigns. They're not letting Roman Reigns leave. Just like they didn't let The Rock leave, even though he got inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame. So whatever. John Cena, as you know, is a career WWE guy.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Have you seen him work any other promotion? He might talk about it. Never worked it. And he's also said when it came to WWE owning his name, because he can't go anywhere and beat John Cena. He can't wrestle anywhere and beat John Cena. So he's like, yeah, I happily gave my name up because it's WWE and I love it. So he'll never go.
I got, like I said, I got a deep-rooted conspiracy that goes all the way to John Cena's involved. And
are they the Illuminati of wrestling?
No, not the Illuminati. Listen. Shut up. If you've seen Doctor Strange, don't tell me shit.
Well, I will tell you.
No, don't tell me nothing.
But this has nothing to do with the movie. Doctor Strange fights Doctor Strange with the power of music.
What do you mean that has nothing to do with the movie? Was that in the movie?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to know that. I said nothing.
Oh, and also for the credits, there were in the credits.
Muting you. I am muting you. Can't hear you right now. All right. Are you done? You better not be typing. Oh.
I didn't tell you anything bad.
No, I don't want to know anything. I mean, I've already been spoiled to John.
I will say I don't. I see how this all entwines within like the whole Marvel universe, because we're gonna go on a side note about Marvel real quick.
Yeah, we are.
From what I've been reading in my nerdism things, everything that's happening right now is happening because of what happened in the Loki series, obviously.
I've heard that. Well,
Because of him killing the one who remains, that started the universal multiverse war. So what everything is kind of leading to is secret wars. And how I'm thinking a lot of these movies are going to be going on so far is that all these movies are going to be in different worlds. They're going to be in different multiverses. So when a big event comes with Secret Wars, they're going to like, the whole multiverse is going to be destroyed. And with the next Avengers movie, it will be, you know how Endgame was them doing everything to fix what Thanos had did.
Yeah.
That the next Avengers is going to be setting up everything to bring the worlds back together. And that's how I believe we're going to have like the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, all the Marvel properties, all in the same world because of the Secret Wars and how that broke the multiverse apart, and they had to bring different pieces of the multiverse together to create one huge world.
Yeah, I'm following you. It's what is that ultimate world? All right, so
Battle Planet.
Not Battle Planet. We're going to get to Battle Planet. I mean, we already seen Battle Planet in Ragnarok. But all right, I can't remember the name of the comic, but they destroy the universe, they restart the universe, and the only one that was originally a 616 was Spider-Man. He's the only one, and I can't remember exactly how the story goes, but I think that is going to lead up into all of that. The universes are going to be destroyed. We're going to get see, I'm gonna find it. I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, I think that's the only way. The multiverse is the only way you could really introduce mutants into this universe without. Yeah, I know. I mean, I already knew Charles Xavier was in it, and I found out that John Krasinski is actually Reed. So yeah. So I've got spoiled to some shit. Don't say nothing.
He has kids.
God damn it.
They don't. No, that's not a spoiler because they never show them.
Shut up. All right, let's go. Let's get back into the wrestling. We're not doing this right now.
No, I was thinking Franklin Richards and his kids versus Wanda and her kids.
Yeah. Let's get back into this because
technically you would have the strongest Marvel person versus the strongest Marvel person, because Frank Richards is by far the strongest mutant ever, and Scarlet Witch is just a really strong witch.
I don't know.
Franklin Richards can bend reality though, so yeah.
But ain't that also old boy Legion's thing?
Yeah, that is Xavier's son.
Yeah, I know all these little offspring.
But he also has bipolarism, so he has multiple.
He got multiple personalities.
Yeah, and each personality has
a different fucking power. Yeah.
But with Franklin Richards, he's one consciousness who has.
Yeah.
Omnipotent. Fuck that word. Anyway, back to wrestling.
Yeah. Because Century's coming too, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be in the next Guardians movie.
God damn.
No, not Century. Adam Warlock. My bad.
But Century is coming, and I hope this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We're gonna stop talking about Marvel. Let's get back into wrestling. What else that's been happening?
Were you able to see the broken skull with Cody Rhodes?
No, I've been dealing with car issues. What's going on with that?
I wasn't able to either, but I did see in one of them or one of the videos that we all know that he hated Stardust.
Mm-hmm.
But he around that time was when his dad passed away. So he kind of threw everything into Stardust just because he was like, me having to wear that paint was me being able to hide myself. And when he would go to these events where he had to meet like the fans and everything, he would always come already in the Stardust outfit. So he would never have to be like, hey, my name is Cody Rhodes and I play Stardust. He never wanted to say his name was Cody Rhodes because he always felt that he was letting down his father with that gimmick or whatnot. And that how he was just really depressed because of his dad passing away. And also how when WrestleMania came around, he was extremely adamant that they not say that he's the one formerly known as Stardust. So that's why, like, when he did his cartwheel and did like that, he really much appreciated when Corey Graves has said, that's Cody Rhodes just shedding his skin. That was the only mention of Stardust. And he greatly appreciated that just because, yeah, he doesn't really want to be associated with Stardust anymore. Okay. And that's one of the things that I took from his snippets that I saw.
Okay. That's cool. That is cool. Man, Cody, it's fucking awesome. Even when he became weird and they didn't know he was a good guy, bad guy, that was, I mean, I think I liked him more because he just became more layered and layered as a character. And to hear that is like, damn, like you don't know how much some of these athletes are hurting. I mean, I know it sucks to see Dustin sometimes because he looks just like his dad.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they all look alike, but man, he looked, man. So, I mean, even when I look at him, I'm like, dang. I know Dusty up there, happy as hell. Like his son started a promotion, turned it into one of the biggest promotions in 3 years, and then he goes turn around, and then I want to say main event because there was nothing other than Stone Cold that was bigger than that.
Yep.
So he was the biggest thing outside of Stone Cold at WrestleMania. So man, I'm round of applause for that guy. He did it his way. Did you hear what he said about Matt Cardona though?
No.
All right. What happened is that he accredits Matt Cardona for the WWE return. He said they've been hanging out and whatever. He was letting them know everything that was going on with the contracts, with the opportunities. And he was saying that Matt was drinking, and he was like, so when you start drinking, the truth comes out, and he was like, and so he said that Matt listened, and he said, if that is your ultimate undeniable, then that's what you need to do. And he said, and he was shocked because the whole Matt Cardona and him not even coming back to WWE and stuff like that. He said to go from undesirable to that being the ultimate undeniable.
Earl, stop.
It put him. It made him decide that is the only way to go.
Wait down. Good boy.
So we got Seth versus Cody at WrestleMania thanks to Matt Cardona. That man has his hands on everything.
Woo, woo. You know it.
Yeah. Hey man.
Okay, so I have a quote that I want to say or tell you, and I want to hear what you think about it. Did you hear what Samoa Joe felt like the Forbidden Door is?
No, I didn't get a chance to hear.
Here it is. Here's the thing. Maybe my definition of the Forbidden Door and yours is different. but mine was always the WWE. Well, that door is still not open. If you're talking about co-promotion with like New Japan or other promotions, Ring of Honor, that's fine. But to me, there's never been considered a forbidden door. A forbidden door. I co-promoted the Ring of Honor in New Japan years ago, and we did the best of the Super Juniors. It didn't turn out well. It wasn't a good collaboration from that experience. That's what I base my experience on. Even to this day, when you talk about the Forbidden Door, I'm talking about it from the standpoint of where I am and where the people are at. The door is currently up, the door that's currently up is what's added value to a lot of wrestlers. To me, even though I have dealt with Tony, I have a very different feeling now that I am dealing personally with Tony. So basically what he's saying is the Forbidden Door isn't technically open until the WWE opens its doors.
What I'm about to say about this. You know what I'm about to say about this. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. If there's no Forbidden Door this year, watch a seed be set for next year. And you're going to see it play out throughout the entire year. Because my conspiracy says a lot. Like one of the things, and I wasn't even going to talk about John Cena, but John Cena is on the Turner Network. You know that? Do you know that?
No, Wipeout.
Yeah. Since when has that ever happened?
I mean, technically, he's not an active wrestler, so.
No, but his name is a WWE brand. We just literally had the conversation about him selling.
Yeah. Stone Cold was on CMT, and I think he was on TBS for a minute. So, I mean, when it comes to networks, I think that only affects true actors.
No, it doesn't. It literally brand is the all right. When
no, like so how NBC has like the community and stuff. You will always see people who are on like the community on other NBC or Peacock shows, I want to say.
Right.
That's what I mean. Or how somebody on Warner Brothers, they're only going to be on Warner Brothers shows. That's how I believe contracts work. I've never been an actor. Don't be an actor. So no
right.
problem.
But with branding, that is the one thing. CMT and TBS at one point for Stone Cold Steve Austin, there wasn't another wrestling brand out for them. So there was no competition for them. So they used Stone Cold Steve Austin to get a WWE brand onto that station. So now with this being the Time Warner brand, it puts you in the opposition of ABC and Fox. Well, USA and Fox, NBC and Fox. But we see WWE trying to put their hands in multiple things. And you see AEW working with different brands. You also still have the contract of Cody going into what is the name of that TV show? The Rhodes TV show. How that's going to we got to see how that plays, because with it being a Warner brand, are you going to have a universal? Are you going to have universal representation all through the Warner brand? Because that's what's going to happen when he gets into WWE. That's what's going to happen when, they show him on the road, and they're going to have all that universal stuff all on their, tour buses and stuff.
How come it's always hard to freaking find these stupid hashtags when the fucking show's going on? Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm listening. Yeah. But I was trying to get the AEW hashtag, and every time AEW is on and I'm trying to pull up, or even WWE, and I'm trying to pull up the hashtag in the beginning, it'll easily pop up. Yeah. And then throughout the night, it's like, yo, I'm not trying to find AEW Dark or Rampage.
Right. They shouldn't even be on right now. Yeah, no, it does the exact same thing to me, and I have no idea why. Like, the algorithm should state that this is the number one trend. I should be trying to get to Dynamite, not Rampage. Like, Rampage is a whole nother week. Matter of fact, Dark shouldn't even really come up unless it's on a Tuesday, because nobody tweets about Dark like that, especially when Dynamite is on.
They are suppressing their footage so badly.
Yeah. But no, I got a whole conspiracy that goes into that. And I got a whole conspiracy of what the Forbidden Door means. And for Samoa Joe to talk out candidly, we already know how that tries to go. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Man. Go ahead. I love seeing that. I love seeing that. Yeah.
The realest
baddies are limitless. Man, I can't wait to see the baddies today. Yeah, but
can't wait to see my beautiful.
Yeah, but my conspiracy can run deep, and I think I'm gonna put out a video about the conspiracy and how everything is coming back together. Even Samoa Joe making a statement at the time that he made the statement, because he was saying, to me, there's only one forbidden door, right? You got a person on your roster saying that there's only one forbidden door. Wouldn't that take?
But this has also been the guy who.
He said he also been the guy that what?
Like, name somebody else on the AEW roster who has been to every promotion and has worked at the highest parts of the promotion than Samoa Joe.
You can't. And that was going to lead me to my next statement. Who else can legitimize that statement? Not too many people can make that statement for AEW. If the person that has worked everywhere and at top everywhere, not just like a worker, but he's been on the main stage, him saying that says to the fans, like, how legitimate is this? How can this even be more legitimate? Because yeah, it is, it is the forbidden door, but it's not WWE though. Because now
that's because companies have all, like you said, ROH had a little thing with New Japan. Everybody's done like little things with AAA, CMLL, New Japan, DDT. But I mean, even WWE has a little bit, but it hasn't in general boosted the overall viewership of the WWE or of wrestling. I think it'll do numbers. It's obviously going to do numbers. It's already
sold out. Yeah.
But I think now with the internet age, it's a little bit different because through the videotape era, the cassette era, it was just a lot of trading. Now with the internet era, you can watch it instantaneously.
Yeah.
So I don't think a lot of people from Japan will watch, just because the Japanese people are kind of set in their ways when it comes to certain things. But I feel like cross-promoting could get more eyes on both products in the long run.
Yeah.
And just the dream matches that you could have, it would be awesome. And I get, WWE is the true forbidden door, but all you have to do really is wait for them to get released because WWE's always going to release people.
Yeah, but that's not the forbidden door.
Nobody.
And that's the thing, though. That is the thing. We all know that. We know what the ultimate forbidden door is, right? We all have it in the back of our head that we know what the ultimate forbidden door is. You hear me talk about them working together all the time because that is the ultimate dream. That is possibly the ultimate goal. But that we know that in the back of our head, even without saying it. It's just unwritten. It's an unwritten fact, right?
WWE is that one kid who has to sit in the house, watch all the other kids outside play, and when we go up, knock on the door, say, can the WWE come play with us? They're like, sorry, my dad said I'm not allowed to play with you guys. You guys are dirty.
But that is it, right? That is the one goal, right? If we can get WWE to do a forbidden door, that'll be the ultimate, correct? We get to have some dream matches that we never thought. All right. So with us knowing that, why would a person on your roster say it to take away from the moment that you're about to?
He's just stating the facts that in America, that's what everybody wants. That's what the people want. But the WWE don't like to play with people. They like to play with themselves.
Okay.
They're little nasty masturbators. So if they want to be nasty little masturbators,
missing the point.
They don't want to get their little stuff wet.
You're missing the point. You are selling this product. And before...
As a masturbation product, yes.
You are selling this product. And before this product is even getting onto the pay-per-view, this forbidden door, you're marketing it as that. This is one of the biggest crossover. This is the Marvel crossover of wrestling. And somebody says, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's not until you get the mutants.
But that's also from someone who has been in all the Marvel universes. He is American Chavez.
That is true. But to
he actually called himself the Forbidden Door. He's the Forbidden Door creator or something like that.
No, yeah, he's the Forbidden Door creator, and Cody says he's the Forbidden Door creator. But let's get beyond that. You are saying to the people in an interview that this ain't legitimate.
He's not saying that it's not legitimate. He's just saying that's not.
Read the beginning. No, that's not the Forbidden Door. He says, I'm speaking from what you think the Forbidden Door is and what I think the Forbidden Door is two different things coming from the person that built the Forbidden Door. What he's saying is that, hey, y'all got this Forbidden Door thing messed up because we do this all the time. This ain't Forbidden Door. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying to the fans.
Yeah, but WWE, again, has still worked with other promotions. So you can't say that there isn't a Forbidden Door when they actually have done
it. The Forbidden Door has been open. WWE has done it once, maybe 2 times, probably even 3.
It was more in the 80s and 90s they were doing it.
Yeah.
Now, 2000 and the early 2000 stuff, they don't care about anything else besides content creating.
Right.
They care about wrestling. So why would AEW? I get why for the look and the clout, but AEW, why would you want sports entertainers on your promotion?
Because that's the ultimate. Regardless of whatever you feel, we all know that that's the ultimate.
Look,
New Japan wanted at one point. New Japan wanted to work with WWE. Impact wants to work with WWE. Ring of Honor tried to work with WWE. Like all of these things has happened. We know what the ultimate is, and we know that we're not going to get the ultimate.
That's also because the WWE has had years on years on years to make themselves a monopoly. So basically, all they're doing is just buying everything. Just no, you can't do this.
Right.
And for the longest time, there was no other promotion to even rival the WWE. And there's still not necessarily a promotion to actual rival. So, of course, they're not going to want to go to Impact to ROH because
you're having the conversation. You're having the conversation of WWE is not going to do it.
Yes, because we all know that they're not. There's no chance in hell. No chance.
Okay.
No chance.
And so what I'm saying to you is
the Impact thing. Wow. What have they done since?
First of all, you are still saying it like it wasn't the end of 2021, beginning of 2022. Dude.
What have you done for me lately? This is the show me country. I don't remember what the show me state is. But
they did it for Royal Rumble this year. What are you saying?
I want more. More.
So you're saying that you want more. And you saying that in the 80s and 90s when they were stealing people, they were doing the Forbidden Door. Now that they done hoard people, you're saying that they're not doing it, even though this year they did it. Even though this year they did it, and you're saying that is not going to happen. They did it once. They did it once. They tried to do it with New Japan 2 years ago, and that failed because New Japan was still working. You're right, but New Japan was working with AEW, so they said no to them. Now WWE is trying to get them to, hey, let's open the bridge and say, hey, let us use your people for documentaries. Like this is like you're
documentaries. They want because those people were there.
No, but we both know that WWE will cut people out if they're not trying to deal with you.
Yes, and all the wrestling fans would be like, no, fuck that.
When do they care about the wrestling fans?
Exactly. So they're never going to do a Forbidden Door because they don't care about what the fans want.
But you're saying that they don't care about what the fans want, so they'll cut people out. But now they're doing stuff with AEW, trying to do stuff with AEW.
Not trying to do anything
because they care. They're trying to get them for the documentaries. That you said that they don't care about the people. It's either they care or they don't care. It can't be both.
They don't care about the AEW promotion at all. They're only asking for the permission to use them. So when they even with like right now, I watched the package with Bobby Lashley and they had Keith Lee in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason why they would want somebody is so they could just sit down in the chair like this and just talk about a match.
Dude.
Talk about how it was to wrestle John Cena.
They can talk about and they can use people that they don't need and say, hey, Road Dogg, talk about when you was wrestling John Cena in the beginning. Nobody gives a fuck about Road Dogg. But you talking about Bobby Lashley. Wait. You talking about Bobby Lashley versus Keith Lee. Me as a casual fan don't even know that match. Guess what? They done kicked out at one point Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair. They can erase people. That match could never happen. We know all of this. And now knowing that they don't have to, they're choosing to. They're choosing to. And you're saying they're choosing to because of the fans, when we both just established that they don't care about the fans.
About the fans. AEW cares about the fans. Impact,
right.
I gotta watch it more.
But we're not talking about the AEWs and WWE people for documentaries. We're talking about WWE people who don't care about the fans wanting to get AEW people.
Because
it's either they're going to care about the fans or they not.
They're going to want Chris Jericho for documentaries. They're going to want Bryan Danielson for documentaries. They're going to want Jon Moxley for documentaries. They're going to want Vicky Guerrero. They're going to want, they're going to want Sting. Those are the only people who they really want. And then they're trying to make, that's really all they want. Period. Because those are the only people who have actually been in the WWE long enough to fart and make it rain.
Okay. Now, they can knock Sting out. They already got enough footage of Sting doing interviews and documentaries about the people that he wrestled while he was in there. Every person that you name, with the exception of Bryan Danielson and maybe Jon Moxley.
Then what is the point of wanting AEW people for the documentaries on WWE?
Because they are working on doing better business up under Nick Khan. They are doing this because it is going to bring them more money into.
They're already making more money by releasing people and saying budget cuts.
Right. So now if I can release you and then bring you back on a stipend that is a lot less than, and get you to have a 4-hour conversation about 3 different wrestlers, and then I could put you on 15 different documentaries. Yeah, that's maximizing your money.
That's different though. That's not even close to like cross promoting or forbidden door opening, because they're not talking about anything about AEW.
Right.
To be a forbidden door, there has to be mutual like.
You're having 2 different conversations now.
No, I'm not, because I keep asking, why would WWE want?
Because it's going to bring them more money.
Yes, WWE. So why would AEW want to do that? Why would AEW want to give WWE more money with their people? That doesn't make sense.
No. Wait. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Because that is the question that you're asking. Like, why is it not beneficial for AEW? This is not going to be beneficial for AEW because they're not going to be using AEW for anything, right? That's what you're saying, right? Yes. Okay. Yes. What I'm saying is that when you get your foot in the door, you create new opportunities. Before Tom Gores, the owner of the Detroit Pistons, could do business in the city of Detroit, because remember, he was in Ann Arbor working at the Palace. He owned the Palace. Couldn't do any work in the city of Detroit until he started to say, hey, let me chip my hand in building this Little Caesars arena. Let's us put the Pistons there and bring you more revenue. It did not benefit Tom Gores to put the Pistons in the Little Caesars arena, but now he is able to do business inside of the city.
But no. Nobody in wrestling is thinking that way.
What you mean?
Promoters are selfish motherfuckers. Promoters are selfish motherfuckers. None of them are trying to do that way.
You're not talking about a promoter.
No, if AEW is not going to be making money off of what WWE wants to do, then there's no working anything happening.
With the your foot in the door.
New Japan and AEW right now, this is a collaboration. Like complete collab. I don't see any type of collaboration with the WWE. It's WWE's way or no way.
And I'm telling you that even though they're releasing people, their business model is not sustaining. They're losing people. But wait.
Everybody wants to be a WWE superstar.
Everybody does want to be a WWE superstar.
And now what they're doing with the NIL program is they're getting these these college kids who they probably aren't going to be going to the league. So they got them in the NIL. So they're just getting all these people. But none of these people are actual professional wrestlers. They don't live and die by this shit. So when you say, oh, they're going to be releasing people, you think people are going to be wanting Tiffany Stratton? Sorry, sweetheart. Seem like a great girl. Not really. You think people are going to be wanting people like, I don't really follow.
You're still looking at that as WWE, and you're talking this. All right, what I'm saying to you is that Tony Khan is not he's not the promoter like how it used to be in the promoting field. He is coming from a business background.
He's coming from a business / actual wrestling fan background.
So when you start talking about doing business, do you know what his dad had to do to get business into the city of Detroit? His dad, Shad Khan owned Flexingate had to build a plant within the city and 85 to 90% of their employees had to be Detroit, preferably in that area. Wait.
That's how the government
Preferably,
works.
huh?
That's how the government works.
No. That's not how. They didn't get it from.
Because so
It's not a government. It wasn't a government shaking.
The state government regulates. It's like, yo, you have to do this. Just like when you want to go shoot a film in another country, you can bring your people. Motherfucker. You can bring your people, but you still have to have their country's equivalent. So if you go up into Canada, for every 3 people that you have, you might have to have 1 Canadian person.
Yeah. So, no, I understand that. But you are missing the point of we done had businesses upon businesses start up in the city of Detroit without that happening. He won that bid of that land because of that.
Yeah, that's because Detroit has really shitty people.
But you're saying that it has to be done like that. I'm telling you that it didn't have to be done like that. But he's operating on the business standpoint of these are the things that you have to get your foot in the door. Tom Gore, I'm bringing business people into it. Vince was a wrestling promoter through and through, and he monopolized the situation, operating on the way that he used to do business.
The way he still does business.
I said used to because it is changing thanks to a person like Nick Khan. And what I'm telling you is that business is about to run like a business. In order to spread, in order to make more, you can't just do nothing but cutoffs. Like how when the business does a hostile takeover, they eventually cut everybody. They cut out all of these old people, pay them off, release them or whatever, right?
You're saying they're bringing in new having a hostile takeover going on.
No, I'm not saying that WWE is having a hostile takeover. I'm saying that they're running it like it's a hostile takeover. Vince has said something that was very telling when he was in his interview with Pat McAfee. He said opening up WWE to the public, where he has to have shareholders, was allowed him to take his heart out of the situation.
Exactly. So there is no point that they will ever.
Nope, you're missing it. Ever. Vince ran his business based on heart. He ran his business based on heart. He got Nick Khan in there because just like business, you got to let your ego go and say, oh, shoot, I can't continue doing it this way. I need to bring in somebody that can take it to the next level. And in taking it to the next level, one of the things is to broaden your audience, which is what WWE hasn't done in decades because they've been alienating the audience.
They're trying to do NXT Japan, NXT India.
They have been alienating their audience.
And they still are.
Right. But bringing in Impact this year, bringing in old girl from Impact, broadening. Them saying that we're working over, trying to get New Japan to come over. That was a broadening thing. We're going to talk to AEW about doing business with documentary. That is broadening the audience.
Because why they were trying to talk to New Japan is so they could do an exclusive deal. They do not care about professional wrestling.
No, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. They're saying that they did it, and you're saying the reason why. And guess what? If it was 15 years ago, New Japan would have done it because there was nobody else to go to.
Exactly. Now there is.
So now they said, hey, my original business model isn't working because 15 years ago, that was a given. Now it's not. We got to change some things because people are actually telling us no.
And they've constantly said that they're going to change things throughout the years, and they still haven't. And that's why I have absolutely no faith that they're going to do it in the future.
I understand that. But
you have to show us that you are willing to play ball. Just doing a one-off That's just a one-off. We need to see.
We've been through this the last couple of times. How many one-offs does it got to be? How many one-offs does it got to be? You done had Chris Jericho on Broken Skulls 2021. He done did the AEW thing, and Vince wasn't happy.
That's not a one-off. He was actually unhappy, but
yeah, he was unhappy. They didn't kibosh that situation because it still had to go through Vince.
Vince is still gonna like.
If it was that, they wouldn't have done it. They would have edited out every AEW thing because they've done it before.
I don't know.
They cut out boos, man. They cut out boos.
They pipe in music, so of course they're gonna.
But if they can edit out people's fucking posters, what makes you don't think they could just edit out AEW? Those are just small seconds.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Going around in a circle with this. You still think that the WWE is going to do something? I say the WWE is going to just still be a master debater and just play with themselves and no one else, because that's what history has shown us in these past few years.
And history is showing you different in the recent year. That's what I'm saying. Everything that I'm saying is like, okay, you're like, there's no proof. I'll bring you this proof. Well, that's the reason. This is the reason.
No. What? Because when it comes to like actually wanting to play ball with other promotions, what has the WWE done lately? Besides, you've done something with Chris Jericho and Mickie James.
And that's in the last year. 2 years ago, when they was trying to guerrilla the situation, it wasn't working.
Well, but have they brought anybody else in? Like, bring people down to NXT. Make that shit pop. You need more fucking viewers on that. Have them go.
You said, wait, bring who down on NXT? Bring like WWE stars down on NXT?
They're already doing that. No.
Yeah, because I was about to be. But
I mean, like working with like NXT, working with.
But
like,
we already know that NXT is now a developmental. They're just making it strictly a developmental now. So that's not going to matter anymore.
Take that shit off TV.
They got people that watch it.
So yeah, old ass white men. We got it. Weird ass, nasty old creepy.
And it still allows Vince to get off what he wants to do with that.
Yeah, make everything over sexualized.
Yeah.
But with AEW, they've worked with New Japan. Mm-hmm. They've worked with Impact. Mm-hmm. They've worked with GCW. Mm-hmm. They've worked with AAA. Mm-hmm. And I think those are the only things, because they're not going to work with CMLL like that. But they've actively have been like bringing people in. Do you think that the WWE is going to bring somebody in and put somebody over on another promotion? Hell no.
Not right now.
Huh?
Not right now. Give them another 6 months of them trying to do stuff and it still fails.
Impact is doing it. W's doing it. New Japan is doing it.
Right.
Because they like to play ball with each other. They like to get along. They're friends. They're happy and they're simple and they're colored.
And it's been a lot of it thanks to AEW too. Like, but what I'm saying to you is that just because it ain't perfect now, they are actively doing that. They're actively trying to change it. They're still trying to do shit their way, and they're seeing that it's failing. But every time they see that it's failing, we're gonna bring in a Impact star. We're not gonna say it's Impact. No, we don't want to do it. Oh no, okay, we're gonna say that you're the champ. We're gonna talk about you on that. We're gonna allow Edge to talk about Cash and Dax. Like, we're gonna allow these things to just go by. Because
technically he said their real name, so that they can slide by that one.
Yeah. I mean, but a couple people have did that though throughout there. And we've said, hey, it was Roman that said it. It was Edge that said it. It was Kevin Owens. You know, all of these people, they probably get a pass. All right. They're allowing people to get past. They're allowing people to come in and do stuff. They're trying to change. It's just small incremental change. And I'm saying that.
God damn it. Don't like small changes. I need big. Oh, fuck. Ew.
Hey.
Got dirt in my mouth.
If you was dying of thirst and I gave you a cup of ice water, you're really gonna pour that out.
I'm gonna suck on the ice.
Gonna suck on the ice. You gonna complain about it?
I mean, if it's Fiji water, I might. Or the
You know what? I figured it out. You just spoiled. That's all it is.
Water is trash. You might as well just piss in my mouth if you're going to give me Dasani water.
But if you're dying of thirst,
I would drink my own urine before I drink Dasani water.
See, spoiled. Spoiled preference. All right. Well, we gonna bypass that because that was a nice little argument. I really enjoyed that. But
is there anything we really need to talk about?
There's two things.
All right.
One is that lady that is right there on my screen.
Asuka.
Don't you ever disrespect Bayley like that.
I love Asuka.
I understand that you love Asuka.
Can we please, before we even talk about Bayley and Asuka, can we please give it up for big time Becky Lynch? Okay. Just go ahead and clap. I'm gonna pull up this quote because she says something that I believe truly and surely. So let me go. You can go ahead and I'm gonna pull up my my.
So for a minute now, I can't even tell you how many months I've been waiting on the return of Bayley. And as you can see, I can't remember what day, but it happened a couple of days ago. Bayley came out of nowhere with the post that is on my screen right now. Right? And that picture, just in case you can't read it, it talks about the injury that the tweet, Becky having Bayley having an injury, and it was saying that it could be out for months. As you can see, she got a clock on the back of her head where it looks like it's about to hit midnight, and it says tick tock, and all she says is ding dong. That was the caption. Ding dong. She is saying that it is almost time. She has got pictures of her where I wish I could just bring it up with my mouse. Boom. Can y'all see the mouse? Nope, can't see the mouse. All right. So you can.
I wouldn't even try because every time you try to do something, it ends up not working.
Yeah. It's cool. I was just hoping that I could show the mouse, but it's not showing the mouse. So
okay.
But it got her and her being injured and everything, and now she's making this return that is happening soon, and I get to see Bayley again.
And she's going to take on Ronda Rousey.
No.
And good old to Lacey Evans giving all those promos and then getting switched to Raw and getting turned into a heel. But here's what Becky Lynch said in her promo. Beat the champion to be able to beat the champion. That doesn't even make sense.
Beat the champion to beat the champion. I listen. But she said beat the champion to beat the champion.
Because they're talking about how Asuka's going to be in the championship contenders match against Bianca. So that's when Becky was like, so you have to beat the champion to be able to beat the champion.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, yeah. But we all agree that didn't make sense. So
championship contender matches don't matter. If you're going to do something like that, have the New Japan like type of thing where the champion fucking always wins. Or if he doesn't or she doesn't win, it's because it's in a tag team match or multi-man match. If the champion gets pinned at any time frame, then that person who pinned them gets a title shot. But then you still can have the number one contender. So you can have multiple stories. Come on, WWE. This is simple, problematic suggestions. Come on. And you say that the forbidden door is slightly open. Fuck that. Close that shit. WWE, you don't know what you're doing. Fire everybody. Fire everybody. Come on. Go ahead. Fire the creative crew. Fire the people on the road. Fire everything. People who think they know anything. Fire everybody. 'Cause y'all ain't shit. I can run this promotion better than y'all can. Probably can't. But I could get some goddamn storylines going. I could be creative better than all your creative people. And these motherfuckers supposed to be Hollywood motherfucking creative motherfucking people. Man, these motherfuckers couldn't create a motherfucking barrel in a goddamn ocean. Fuck out of here.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. Hey, championship contender match should be number 2 fighting number 1. And whoever wins gets that title shot. And so it gives an incentive for the number 1 to still win, but it also allows for the number 2 to jump up to actually compete for the championship, which makes it more compelling because
and even if number 8 on the list gets a non-title pinfall over the champ, that doesn't necessarily jump him up to the number 1 contender spot.
No, it doesn't.
That just says that, hey, he could be one of those motherfuckers who have like the Monday, Friday night wrestling matches where we know you're going to lose, but you just can't match anyway.
Yeah.
And where the number 1 and number 2 contenders are the people who is like, all right, these are the storylines. These are the people who are a threat, not you number 8 ass nigga, 7, 8, 9 nigga.
Hey, or if number 8 actually does get it,
then they move up
to number 5 or 4, and maybe you can start a promo run for them to see if they're worthy of a number 2. Put them in a story to where that maybe can show that they can hold the number 2 or the number 1 spot. And you might see that maybe they could be a champion, but it's not world champion. It may be Intercontinental. It may be USA. And so now you got a person that is on the low end of the pay scale getting a big bump, which means that you're maximizing your money still. Yeah, he gets a little bonus, but it ain't like if Seth Rollins gets a US championship. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I honestly think that if the champion and then the top 5 people behind them should always be on TV. Always. Yeah. They should always be shown. And the fact that they're not, that's stupid. But I don't know. You got anything else you want to talk about right now? Because I'm hungry and I'm probably gonna go get some.
All right, we got one more. We got one more thing. One more thing to talk about, and that is trio titles.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been hinting at them for a long time. Supposedly, they already have them made. They're just kind of waiting on Kenny to get back, at which there was a Kenny sighting over the weekend.
Oh, you mean on Twitter?
Yeah. He was at a Backstreet Boys concert with the Jacksons.
Oh, that is what's up. I did not see that. All I saw is the tweet where he was giving nothing but praises to Roman Reigns, which goes further into my conspiracy.
Well, that's because
I'm just
hate each other, or people from different promotions hate each other. No, they're all fucking friends.
Yeah,
everybody
they all know each other. Yeah.
Like everybody's 2 degrees of separation from another wrestler.
Yeah, even in the independent.
And like with the trios, they have so many different trios that they can put the titles on.
And it looks like they're bringing some trios back.
Like you have Death Triangle.
Yes.
House of Black.
Yes.
I was going to say the Mickey Mouse Club. The Blackpool Combat Club.
Yep.
You have a mixture of the Undisputed Elite that you could do. Right. Technically Jungle Boy and their Jurassic Express and whatever, but yeah, no, like when they bring in the trios championships, that's going to be fire. That's going to be fire as tournament.
The fact that they got rid of Wheeler Yuta, put him in the Blackpool Combat Club, that just made the best friends a trio again.
Team Taz.
Hey, all of a sudden Frank Kazarian is getting to it with Scorpio Sky. And Ethan Page has a problem. Maybe SCU is coming back.
And technically, Kazarian and Christopher Daniels can't wrestle with each other anymore.
Why? I haven't heard that news. What's up?
Because they lost to the Young Bucks. That was one of the stipulations.
That they couldn't be tag partners anymore?
Nope.
Didn't say nothing about trio tag.
Still tag.
Nah,
I know semantics, but
yeah, semantics. Just like after this 3-year contract, Cody is going to come back and be in AEW and fight for the championship because now he's up under a new contract. He's not up under that old contract. Boom. Boom. Unless he shows up at the Forbidden Door and turn that into a triple threat match. So no, that's what you. Yeah.
What somebody brought up was like, you don't necessarily even have a tournament. You have like the Undisputed Elite just start to fracture or whatnot. And Adam Cole ends up going with Red Dragon.
Of course.
All of a sudden, lights turn off. There goes Kenny Omega's music. He walks down with 3 championships in the ring. He gets in the middle, puts them down. This is what we're fighting for. You 3 versus us 3.
Nah, I won't go for that one. I couldn't go for that one. I just.
They're already waiting for Kenny Omega, so I mean, they might as well.
Yeah, but to
I mean, it's pointless to. I know they're gonna make Kenny and the Young Bucks the first trios champion, but I mean, they could have already had it and then just.
I don't know about that because man,
work up to. They have so many trios.
Yeah,
so
they do.
And then just wait, like, fine, Kenny's not there, whatever, fuck it. Okay. All they have to do is put the titles on other people, and then when Kenny comes back, they just slowly start storytelling until you get to that one point.
Yeah. But I think that the Young Bucks are amazing. So amazing. Young Bucks is so amazing that they do like how they did during the original tag tournament. They get kicked out first round. they get other people over. They get because honestly, you can't just have Kenny Omega and Young Bucks come back up out of nowhere over the Blackpool Club or Fighting Society, whatever the fuck their name is. I hate Bryan Danielson.
And then you just build something up with them.
Yeah, I mean, but then you also got Death Triangle, who has been for the last couple of years trying to keep that intact. We didn't have Pac being quarantined over in England, and they were still trying to get that shit going. Like, so I mean, there's a lot of desire. I mean, and for a minute, the Best Friends was holding it down.
But how long are you going to wait to pull the trigger?
I think they're going to pull the trigger soon, but I think that Kenny is also coming back. I hope that the tournament happens after. Which one is coming up now? What's coming up next?
Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing. I think that it will come up after that. I don't want them to move it all the way to. All right, I don't want them to move it all the way to after the Forbidden Door because that is just be entirely too long. But I was.
You know how long Kenny Omega is like? He's still got to recover from his surgeries. He's had multiple surgeries, and who's saying that he's not going to have more?
Yeah, no, I mean, he can return later, like, and but that could be
with the trios title because they're waiting for Kenny to come back with the trios title. So
I don't think that they're waiting for Kenny to come back. I think they're waiting.
Tony said it.
Huh?
Tony said it.
I gotta go and find that quote, but yeah, because I'm thinking that they're just really waiting for what's his face for Double or Nothing to be over. But if they do bring him back, he doesn't necessarily have to be brought back as in the wrestling capacity. He could do story building while he's still in recovery.
They were going to do that. They would already started now.
Not unless they was waiting on after Double or Nothing. Get ready for this for a whole Forbidden Door thing. Because I think Forbidden Door is probably when Kenny is coming back because of what's his name, Switchblade, Jay White, or whatever the nigga name is. That beef. And I think that he's probably going to be more involved in that beef than the trios title. But that's my thought. There's nothing else.
There's nothing else for us?
Yeah, there's nothing else for us.
Oh, this has been thought it was going to be a short, little recording, but it turned into a long one because we decided to get into a little debate.
Oh yeah, I like that.
But sorry, I got my nose pierced, so digging in my nose.
Okay.
There's nothing else for us to talk about right now. I'm gonna let Audi say what he needs to say because I'm looking something up.
All right. Well, nobody told you today that they love you. I love you.
I think you're okay.
He thinks that you're okay.
Chris is here to tell you to eat shit, so eat shit.
Yeah. If nobody told you that you're awesome, we know that you're awesome because you're watching this podcast. Only idiots don't watch this podcast.
I wouldn't say they're idiots. They're just uninformed, non-smart people.
There you go.
But to us, they are.
Yeah. So with this being another episode, I want to let y'all know that we know that you got it. We're here to root you on. If there's anybody that needs to have some type of conversation or anything, just talk to us, let out some steam, or you can hit us up on our Twitters, on our Instagrams, or whatever. We definitely respond.
I will say, hold on. I have something to say real quick.
All right.
If you're going to try to debate me on the wrestling, don't block me, okay?
Oh.
Just because I say, oh, poor little team don't know about this. Don't block me. Come back with it. Come back.
Come back.
All right?
Yeah.
Shoot, like, tell me, oh, I'm complaining about wrestling, so why am I watching? Because, one, I love wrestling and I want it to be better. Two, I got a wrestling podcast, so I have to talk about it and I have to watch it. Three, you stupid nincompoops. I've been watching wrestling for damn near 2 decades, okay? I know. You've only been watching, but guess what? I did it for 5 years as well. So I have this arrangement of knowledge. I might not always know what I'm talking about, but I'm always here to debate people. Because at the end of the day, I don't care about you. So I will debate you and I will talk to you. And that's how we get information across to each other. You stupid idiots need to stop blocking each other and just arguing. Try to have a meaningful debate where you can actually talk about wrestling. And just like Samoa Joe said, fuck the AEW fans versus the WWE fans. Just be fucking wrestling fans, you stupid oxymoronic jackasses. Okay.
What he said. Yeah, but no, yeah, don't be a chicken and block. If we get into debate, know that it's out of the shared love that we have of wrestling. Like, that is where it all comes from. We may have very fucking different point of views. We may have different information, but our debates is coming from the fact that we're watching wrestling, we love wrestling, and we want to talk about wrestling. Like, even if we disagree with you, we can have a debate just like how we had a debate, and we could just continue. Like, yeah. and that's all that it is, because we are wrestling fans. So, hey, talk to us, argue with us, and I say it on my YouTube channel all the time. If you think that I'm stupid, let me know that I'm stupid. We can have a discourse in the comments. You go check my comments. I'm arguing and debating and sometimes looking stupid.
I'm not afraid to tell somebody to eat my butt. Pause.
Hey, I think somebody told me to shut the fuck up, and I told them, no, you're on my channel. Like, how about you do that?
My channel is rated I. Means I can say what I want, I can post what I want, I can do what I want. And if you don't like it, you can move your ass on. Okay.
Chris just sent breaking news. AEW has reportedly created trio title.
I just sent that.
But we got official.
Well, no. This is from that whole thing where they said they were waiting for Kenny.
And this is what I needed. So I'm going to take a look at this. I would love for Kenny Omega to be a part of it. That don't sound like he's waiting. That's how he wants it to happen. But that don't sound like waiting.
Yeah, well, he's also had his AEW champions planned out for like 2 to 3 years, and he just has gone by the numbers. So,
yeah, and that he needs to get back into the fandom. because we do see a little bit of that changing. Like we see a little bit of a difference in what it was when you went by a fan's perspective versus the number perspective, which is why Jungle Boy and nothing. I ain't gonna talk about them. I'm not gonna talk about Jurassic Express, but
we are going to just head on out.
Yeah.
We will be back next week, you guys. Don't forget to like us, comment, share, talk to us on our social medias. We're going to be talking pretty soon with people like Kaya Dream from Culture Inc. We're going to be talking to Axe Clover from the Clover family. We're going to be talking to Tanelia. We have so much stuff planned. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Watch out.
So until next time, we want you to continue doing what you love doing, and that's watching, being a part of, participating in wrestling. So until next time, peace out. Love y'all.
Go up the dope pieces.